What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I wasn't really planning on making this video, except I thought, hey, it's actually going to be pretty useful because this will probably happen in your BMX career, and that is when you go ride your bike, you check the forecast, you're like, hey, I think it's going to work, it's going to be all nice outside, and then it absolutely pours on you, which is what happened to me. I mean, I knew it was going to rain, except I thought I could squeak a ride in. And I'm like, okay, why not go for a bike ride? We got absolutely poured on, me and my mom just riding around. And on the way back, everything got soaked, like this whole thing. Just everything got soaked. And today, what I'm gonna teach you guys about is just the most important places to dry your bike to prevent rust and corrosion on your bike so it doesn't get absolutely ruined and you don't have to keep buying new parts. So you're gonna thank me for this. So we have the typical spots. The tires you don't really need to do except for the grips here. What you're gonna want to do is take them off, because as you can see here I get throttle grips. Yeah, I can I'm not sliding my hand on the grip, that's like the grip itself. So what you do is you take the grip off, you just take the bar end off, which is there's a little Allen key in there. You loosen it, take it out, and then you put this in here. Same with the other grip, same thing. And just try your best to find all the surface area possible that is wet, and then dry that with like a towel. And if you're out in the streets, you can just use your shirt or like clothing that you have there. That's what I did. But yeah, that should work for you. Another important thing is make sure around your wheels it's like super dry, because those are like the very most important things here. You want to make sure your hubs are dry. You want to make sure your rims are dry. You want to make sure your spokes are dry. Try and dry around the cassette too. Like all this area here, and like here are the most important parts of the bike. The seat, not so much. Like you can try drying it if you have a leather seat, except if you have a seat like me that's fabric, it'll just absorb it all. But here, what you're gonna want to do is, I'd say unscrew your wheel. And here is very important. You wanna get all this out, all of the water. Unscrew your pedals, because you don't want these to be seized. This one I currently couldn't get off, but I did get off that one and dry it off. I think it's because that's the one I do like pedal grinds with and stuff. But ideally you want to take your chain off. I looked here and everything seems to be dry, but when it rains it's gonna wash off all of the grease on your chain. So ideally you want to lube your chain up. And the type of lube you want to use for your chain is just simple stuff that like WD-40, just over there. I use that. Bikers will probably be like, no, I use this special grease, but yeah, you'll be fine. And if your bearings are unsealed, that might be a problem. For me, I have my bearings sealed. As you can see here, you can see they're sealed. No water's gonna get in there. Nothing's wet. If it looks wet, it's just the grease. And on the other side, it's fine. Same with here. I dried my hub guard to dry my wheel. Inside of the wheel, you want to get like a tiny little cloth and like go in and out like that. And same with that hub right there. Ideally, the things you're going to want to dry most are just like, first of all, anything you see covered in water, but also anything that's metal to metal. See like this here. The most important places for you to do these things are anywhere that has a moving part that's like metal to metal, that has grease in it, like say your seat tube. I'm not too worried about that because that won't really affect anything, but here, and here, and in here. Yeah, well that's pretty much my video. I've dried everything. And you don't necessarily have to take your grips off here. Like, they are getting better. They used to be much worse, but I think if you leave them for a bit, they should dry. I mean, it's water, like, it'll just evaporate eventually, so. And there wasn't much in here. Luckily, I got fine, but it poured on us. Like, literally, You know, like those 5-minute things where it just like all comes down the sky, just opens up type thing. Also, if you have a bar pad, which I do, Roots Bike Co., go check them out. That's not right. Roots Bike Co., go check them out. You want to take it apart. So let's take it off. It's Velcro. So it's pretty simple. They come with these little foam things inside, and that's what protects you from like bonking your head off of it and stuff. So you want to take that off, let it dry. The styrofoam should be fine. So I just took it off, let it here to air dry. Same with this here. With all of that said, that's all I have to say in my video. The main goal for this is just preventing rust and things squeaking and stuff. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. There aren't many videos that are like this out there, so I hope you guys enjoy it and have a good day.